Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty fun and pretty cool news to go and share because we actually now have official confirmation as of this is for Americans. We actually made a video on this maybe like a week ago, maybe a few days ago or so, because we saw some of the stuff actually showing up in Europe. And now, if it shows up in Europe, I'm sure that's cool. It's fun to go talk about. But like I said, we actually now have official confirmation for this for America itself, like an actual proper American consoles. And we're going to go and talk about this because it also means that we'll probably actually have a chance to go and buy these very, very soon. Because if you guys have all seen a lot of leaks and other information we've been covering up over here, it's been looking pretty good and spicy. So we have a lot of things to go talk about, a lot of things to go and show up over here. So let's go and talk about it. As well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch room down below. Weeble and Coinbase down below. The Twitter giveaway down below. And I appreciate all of you lovely folks for even sitting here and watching this video in the first place. And hopefully all of you guys watching this video, if you guys want the PlayStation 5, we'll actually have a chance to go get it in the very near future. So let's go and talk about it. So as I mentioned, first and foremost, this is for America, okay? First and foremost, like for the double whammy, all this stuff. We're gonna get to it. I'm just gonna introduce what's going on first for like a minute or two, so you guys can get kind of caught on up the storyline or whatever. So basically, we've actually seen now some more proper new legitimate consoles coming out here from Sony. So, as about like a week ago, we saw the initial listings and sales for the PlayStation 5 Disc Edition consoles. So it's basically like this, but like, not without the PS5 Digital. And then I actually saw this article right here. This is as of yesterday. And I saw this. I saw the PlayStation 5 bundles with Horizon Forbidden West are now available over for the Argo side. So this is all up in Europe. Like, once again, though, this is coming to America. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but I'm just giving you guys like the pretext here. So we actually now have seen, as you guys can see, proper, new, legitimate, like, I would say this is a bundle, but it's like an official Sony bundle. Now, once again, though, I'm a little bit sad because it's not like a different made console or a different like layout for a console, or like a cool like maybe like a beach design on the console itself. I really don't know why they just don't do that. I feel like it'd be kind of easy just to make it, but I guess at this point they have all like the console issues and like production issues, supply chain issues, whatever it is. I totally get it. So as we're seeing this, I'm sitting there and I saw this and I'm thinking, wow, it'd be so cool, because we made the video a week ago, if they actually had a chance to go and sell these bundles. And these are built-in bundles, These are proper, good, legitimate built-in bundles. And just a little quick side note too is the fact that these are actually staying in stock longer for the UK is going absolutely great too as well. So this is like part one. Like I said, this is coming to America in a second. We'll talk about that. But basically, even for Argos, went live with both the standard disc and digital PS5 consoles, which is the Horizon Forbidden West bundles, and at least for them, they were still in stock, but I'm sure at this point it's already sold on out. And basically, this is just great because you're seeing all these bundles too. So what they actually had over here was a higher price point, though, which is somewhat expected. Like, this is actually, it's just like the console itself plus the games. The PlayStation 5 Disc Edition, $449, and the digital is $359 too as well. So basically, you're paying $50 to get the Horizon Forbidden West 2 on top of that. So number one, you're saving the extra money, and then number two, they have the built-in consoles too as well. So they come with the digital download of the copy of Horizon Forbidden West, so you need to redeem it on the actual game voucher and download it once you're connected to the internet. The bundle's in stock basically on most other locations, but that's why we're intrigued on this too as well. So like I said, this is starting off in Europe, and we were kind of sad. I saw this, I was kind of hoping, at some point to come to America, because there was a Ratchet & Clank bundle that showed up maybe like 8 months ago, something like that, when it came to all these consoles, and they just never actually came to America. But this is where the good news comes on in. So as I mentioned, you guys can see these bundles, you see the new artwork, you see everything. As of yesterday, the PlayStation Direct has now officially updated, and this is one I want to remind you guys. This is why it's awesome. This is why it's polished. This is why we're happy. This is the American PlayStation Direct. This is from and in America itself. So this is not Europe, it's not Germany, it's not Poland, it's not the UK, as we're kind of showing off with this first initial video, our video article. This has been updated on the American PlayStation Direct. So as you guys, just in case you guys think I'm capping or whatever, as you guys can see, they have the PEGI 16, which is just like a different rating system, how they up in Europe as well. You guys can see the boxes, but as you guys can see this. Well, first and foremost, it's just the PlayStation Direct. I'm on the American side either way. You know, it's like, what else do you guys want me to say? But for this is all American, baby, dude. Pure American beef right here, and I love to go and see it. So let's go talk about this a little bit more too as well. So as you guys can go and tell, we've been, as you guys maybe remember this, I've kind of mentioned this in my YouTube videos and the day-to-day videos. The PlayStation Direct has actually changed their API, where we do believe that there is stock loaded. It does seem like there is actually stock sitting around. I also mentioned that, you know, in the day-to-day videos. But with this, they have also now updated the website. And as you guys know, you have to pay someone to update the website. You have to have the pictures. You got to go make sure the thing exists. You got to go and, you know, pay someone to make sure it's all laid out good. You have to make sure the titles and URLs are good. You got to make sure when you click on it, everything shows on up. And I do have to say the PS5 digital box looks very, very nice. So now someone in America has paid the money to update the website. Now all this stuff has actually been changed to as well. And on top of this, too, we know the PlayStation Direct has been sitting on stock with basically just a huge lever to go and pull. Now, I'm going to make this video a little bit earlier in the day, so just in case anything randomly weirdly happens, don't mind me on this. At least it would be nice for future information. But a few things to note. Number one, this is going to be awesome. So us in America, we have never actually had a built-in bundle so far. So there's going to be two, I think, good perks from this. Number one big perk is that this probably means we'll have more PlayStation 5 disc and digital restocks. And this also may have been a big reason why, and maybe I'll elaborate on that more in a separate video, more in depth, but right now this might have been a big reason why these past few months have been so dry when it comes to these consoles. Because, well, maybe they were just waiting to go make a few million of these, maybe not a million, but a few hundred, like 1,000 or so, to go and now divvy these on up to Europe, as we've already seen, like this has been, like they've already been on sale. So this is why it's like probably coming sooner TM-ish than everything. These have already been in sale. These have been on sale already in Europe, so we know they exist. They're real things. And this also may have been a big reason why these past few weeks have been more on the drier side. Because obviously, if you are a big game company, like say Sony, you'd rather go get the Horizon sales. It's a very good staple game. People are probably okay paying the extra money for it. But it's kind of basically like you're guaranteeing one sale per console sold. I mean, obviously, people are going to buy some stuff, but they may not buy Horizon. And obviously Horizon, I think, kind of did do a little bit on the lesser good sale-wise, because basically had to go compete with Elden Ring, which is never fun. Obviously, no one ever wants to deal with that, because that was probably the closet game of the year, and kind of funny enough how it was for Horizon on the first half, where they also had to go compete against Breath of the Wild. So, what does this mean? What is kind of going on? This means that we will probably be seeing these bundles for sale very, very soon. These Horizon Forbidden West bundles, which will also, in my opinion, calm down at least a few scalpers. Because as you guys know, I mean, I'm sure scalpers will still be buying the bundles and trying to get this stuff. It's not the world's worst bundle. It's a pretty good price point. You don't have to be buying extra controllers or PS Now cards or GameStop cards or all the other stuff tied on in, or like Walmart Plus, etc. But it will probably at least tone that down a little bit, because that would eat into scalper profits. Because now if you're even a scalper, you also have to now also resell an even additional game, and maybe some people don't even want Horizon in the first place. Maybe it goes on sale in the future for like a physical disc and like say Best Buy or GameStop or Amazon. Like it basically just makes it a little harder to scalp. It kind of gives like actual gamers a slightly better chance to go and get their consoles, which means, you know, like if you don't mind buying Horizon for the $50-$60, and then on top of that too, it just also offers just more options. So it kind of incentivizes them to, even if they have to pay a little extra money for their chip superiority, because they're also making $60 off the game sale. So as well, we have been seeing this up in other various retailers. So as you guys can see, this is up in Argos, which is, I guess, like the equivalent of a Target for PlayStation consoles. So we don't have official confirmation as of right this second for, say, Best Buy, Amazon, Target, GameStop, or whatever, but as I mentioned, we have official confirmation for at least the PlayStation Direct. So this is like literally Sony themselves. It's probably the best place to go buy your consoles. And I'm sure throughout the next few days, if other European retailers are getting it and American PS Direct is getting it, that means we'll probably either having a good PS Direct drop in the near future, mainly because the website's been updated for it and we're seeing the stock for it and everything else. But also on top of that too, that also bumps up the likelihood of, say, the Targets, Walmarts, Best Buys, and everything else also coming into stock in the very near future. So this is great news. Like, you guys can maybe give me your feedback and thoughts if you guys don't mind these built-in bundles. It would be kind of cooler if the price point was obviously cheaper. Like, it'd be kind of cool if they had like a Ratchet and Clank bundle for the pure $500. But at this point, like, they probably want to keep on making as much money as they can, as the demand is super, super high, and also while supply is low. But would you guys buy this? Is this something you guys are interested in? Is this something you guys are hyped up for? And as well, give me just your thoughts and comments down below, because I love seeing these new console iterations, and I also love seeing this up in American PlayStation Direct 2 as well. So, fun news. Well, if we see more stuff or hear more news, we'll let you guys go and know. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch room down below. The Webull Coinbase down below. And the Twitter giveaway down below. And I'll see you guys later on throughout today for more videos.